How's it going there? Welcome back to another video. Welcome to Consciousness Awake. And so in this video, I want to talk about an old occult principle, which is conquering matter. It's still relevant. The conquering matter principle has always been relevant and important to understand within your spiritual development, within the ascension of your own consciousness slash soul. And so, what does that mean? What does conquering matter mean? What is this old occult principle from decades and decades, centuries ago? So when you mention that to maybe a random person and you say we're going to conquer matter, what would the typical person envision? Okay, they're conquering matter. They're thinking about how much Bitcoin they can have. They're thinking about how much money they can have. They're thinking about what kind of house they can have. They're thinking about what kind of car or how many Lamborghini Diablos they can own, have in the driveway. They're probably thinking about they're equating financial gains or items, material items in this reality construct as a version or a way of conquering matter. But that's not the case. That's not how you truly evolve your soul, your consciousness. Your consciousness doesn't need money. So anytime, obviously, I have a job. I work all week, a lot of hours to support my family because I have to take care of other people, not just myself, right? So I have to, trade my energy and time to make money and to take care of other people, and including me. But that's one thing. And that has nothing to do with conquering matter. For me, that's just doing what I need to do to take care of other people, right? Doing my best, trying my best. But conquering matter through what it really means is that you've come to two things. You've come to two realizations. The first realization is that 100% without a doubt that you are consciousness, a soul in this within this form, this body. Okay, that you have zero doubt. It's not a belief structure. It's not based on faith. It's a knowing. You absolutely know that. So I ask you to ask yourself as you're listening to me, how do you really feel internally about your consciousness or soul? Do you have 100% complete knowing that, and knowledge and understanding that you are that? Or is it still just a belief structure or just faith? Right? So that's an important question. The other thing too is that you've realized that no matter how dense or no matter how physically real this reality looks to your senses, through this body's senses and how it perceives everything, 100% without a doubt. It's not it's not faith. It's not a belief structure. None of those things, or a theory. This is an illusion. So even though everything seems so real around you, it's still technically just an illusion. Just like having a vivid dream. We've all had at least one vivid dream in our life. You wake up in the morning from your vivid dream, and that vivid dream, there's a reason why it's called vivid dream. It's called vivid dream because it seems so real, right? Super real. So real to the point of where it tricks you into thinking that it is real, which are a lot of dreams, right? A lot of dreams are like that, where you don't become lucid, So becoming lucid while in a wakeful state in this human body entails those two main things. 100%, you have no doubt that you are soul consciousness in this body. And number two, you understand that this reality is actually an illusion. Okay? So there's those two things that are encompassed around this old occult principle of the idea of conquering matter. Now, with my channel and with some of my videos, I'm trying to take that to the next level. Okay? The next level is conquering your energy bodies, right? So I've made a lot of videos. I know I don't want to keep repeating myself, but it's a very, very important message. Realizing how while you're in this human body, you have an opportunity to excel, grow, evolve your consciousness before this human body malfunctions and dies, aka dies. You have this unbelievable time and opportunity to do an astral projection practice where you're practicing the shifting of your consciousness into these other energy bodies so that you can do things with them and use them, and that's really one of my messaging. That is kind of like my messaging with my video, with my channel. So once you've conquered matter, as in this physical matter, as in realizing it's an illusion, knowing that you're consciousness, knowing that you can shift your consciousness into your other bodies to evolve yourself, to observe and to research on your own. This is like one of the biggest secrets, guys. I'm 7 minutes in here, so mention something in the comments if you resonate with this. One of the biggest secrets about the multidimensional aspects of what we really are, with multiple bodies beside our physical body. One of the biggest secrets is that the template, of all these other frequencies of matter, these planes all around us, the etheric astrals, and going up to the soul planes, all this stuff. The template and the reality of this larger reality system, energetically speaking, with everything that's going on, is all there. And it's just as much of an illusion as this physical reality. Just like I said, you have a vivid dream. You wake up in the morning, and while you're consciously awake in your human body, you think back at that vivid dream and say, wow, that seemed really amazing and real. That was a crazy experience or dream there. What the hell was that, right? But then you also discredit it. You say to yourself, well, that was just a dream. That was just an illusion, right? It just was conjured up, which it was. It was conjured up by, it's a simulation of a byproduct of the subconscious mind. But still, your perception of that experience is that it was an illusion. So that's what I'm talking about. So everything is in the same boat. We've only been, programmed to look at that tree, to look at that chair, to look at, to look at something in front of you and to observe it with your senses, and then to interpret it as, oh, this is a certain density and this is a certain reality and this is what reality is. Remember, we're all hardwired and programmed through our biological mechanisms in this body, through this reality construct, to see what they want us to see. Okay, are you following? Okay. I think I digressed a little bit there, but yeah, going back to the old occult principle of conquering matter. It's not just about conquering physical matter. It's about starting with that, and then it's about the more important aspect, which is conquering your energy bodies matter, because these other energy bodies that you have, they're just operating and have more access and can function in these other densities of matter, or as I say nowadays, just different frequencies of matter within itself. They're just more resonating with those frequencies. It gets more complicated with the astral structure because there's so many different frequencies within the astral structure. It's not just the astral frequency. That's why I always say how vast and how crazy and how there's so many different levels and so many different possibilities and so many different things going on in the astral structure, right? Multiple different things and scenarios going on, and so many different types of realities, even very similar to the reality we have here, but they're all just kind of have their own rule sets, their own laws and codes and behaviors and everything else. The societies, the societal structures, that's where there's like a lot of different variables. So anyways, I'm going to end this video here because I have got to get ready I've got to get ready for work. We're 11 minutes in. I think I made my point about conquering matter, but how it's a multidimensional thing. It's not about conquering just physical matter. That's what the old occult principle actually entails. Talk to you guys soon, and I'm shooting for tomorrow. Peace.